We often talk about this discussion that exists mostly among the anti-gay right about whether people are born gay. And you might say, David, what does it matter whether people are born gay? We shouldn't be discriminating against gay people no matter what. I happen to agree with you, but the assertion that being gay is a choice is used a lot to justify discrimination against LGBT individuals, so it is important for that reason. Of course, we know from talking to many gay people on the program and off the program, no one has ever told me that they chose to be gay. They just are gay in the same way that many of us just are straight. We never decided to be straight. But not everybody accepts this. So there are studies being done around this to figure out, can we find any genetic basis for homosexuality? And there's a new study that has made significant progress along these lines. There was a genetic analysis of 409 pairs of gay brothers. It included some twins, it included some who were not twins, and it provides the strongest evidence yet that people are born gay. The study clearly links, more clearly than any prior study, the study links sexual orientation in men with two regions of the human genome that have been implicated before. One is on the X chromosome and one is on chromosome 8. This is important, broadly speaking, to the science because it seems that there is a biological determination to homosexuality. There are some countries, like Uganda, where being gay is still criminalized. We still see some legitimacy, even in our own country, for the idea that somebody could, if they do the right prayers, no longer be gay. If they go to the right so-called therapist, they could cure their gayness. And if we could get some more established connection between a biological basis for homosexuality and these right-wing bigots, we might at least be able to push them off of that reasoning for justifying discrimination. Now, I have no doubt whatsoever, Lewis, that if we were to, beyond any reasonable doubt, confirm that there may be many factors to homosexuality, but that there is a biological basis for it, I'm not imagining a world where the right-wing bigots go away. Obviously, they'll just come up with something else.
Since when do religious fanatics and religious bigots care about science? Maybe this will convince some of them to change their tune, but I assume that there will still be plenty of discrimination. And, it makes me think that there might be a new slur for homosexuals now that we have this information.
Yeah, something related to the chromosome or something like that. No, of course they will find some new way to slander LGBT individuals. The study does make clear, though, that whatever the biological basis, you can find a biological basis or connection amongst LGBT individuals, gay, lesbian individuals. But that doesn't mean that it is the biological basis alone. In other words, we could still be very much open to the idea that there's a biological basis which then is influenced by development in the womb, early environment, right? Nobody is saying that once you find the gay gene, those individuals will definitely be gay. This is an evolving science, and this is one of the most important studies thus far.
And this brings up another topic, and that is once we are able to control genes and alter genes, would you be able to make your kid gay, or would you be able to make sure that your kid isn't gay?
This is very interesting what you bring up. There's a book, and I forget what book it is. It may actually be The Forever War by Joe Haldeman, who we interviewed on this program, where for reasons of population control, everybody is genetically modified to be gay. They are regularly freezing female eggs and male sperm, and they essentially have a one out, one in situation where when one person dies, they use the frozen sperm and egg to fertilize and grow a new embryo. And it's fascinating what you're saying because it's an idea that for decades has actually been explored in much science fiction and fiction writing. Okay, let's take a break. Next, we have a faith-healing verdict in just a horrible, egregious, heinous case of parental neglect.